Have you ever sat down for dinner, looked at a golden, perfectly cooked piece of fish on your plate, and thought, this has to be good for my heart? But what if I told you that some of those so-called healthy fish might actually be speeding up aging, clouding your memory, and even throwing your blood pressure off balance? I know, it sounds hard to believe. After more than 20 years working as a nutrition doctor, I've met countless patients over 60 who came to me feeling tired, foggy, or struggling with joint pain that never seemed to go away. And do you know what most of them had in common? They were eating healthy fish, but the wrong kind. The truth is, not every fish is good for you after 60. Some are loaded with mercury, antibiotics, or inflammatory compounds, and an aging body can't process those toxins as efficiently as it used to. The good news? There are still plenty of fish that act like natural medicine, helping to fight inflammation, sharpen your memory, and keep your heart strong day after day. So in today's video, I'll walk you through 4 types of fish you should cut out immediately, along with 4 cleaner, safer, and incredibly beneficial choices for people over 60. If you want to keep your mind sharp, your steps steady, and enjoy a healthy, vibrant life in your later years, you're exactly where you need to be. Before we dive in, I have a small favor to ask. If you care about your health, nutrition, and simple science-backed ways to live longer, consider hitting subscribe and turning on the notification bell. Not for the algorithm or numbers, but because this is where I share real, practical guidance to help you live better, stronger, and more confidently every single day. Now, let's uncover which friends from the sea might be secretly harming your body, and which ones truly deserve a place on your plate after 60. Part 1. 4 fish you should absolutely avoid. Starting off with number 4, imported catfish. Take a guess. What kind of fish is cheap, easy to buy, easy to cook, and often thought of as harmless? That's right, catfish. A familiar dish for many families, especially for those who prefer something light, boneless, and easy to digest. But few people realize that if that catfish is imported, especially from large industrial farms overseas, it could actually be one of the dirtiest types of seafood you'll ever eat. I'm not exaggerating. In many catfish farms across parts of Asia, the fish are packed tightly into shallow, stagnant ponds where the water is rarely changed. They're fed cheap corn and soybean meal, sometimes even animal waste. In such polluted environments, disease spreads quickly, so farmers pump the water full of antibiotics and chemicals to keep the fish alive. The problem is, those chemicals don't disappear. They stay in the fish's flesh, and when you eat it, they quietly build up in your body over time. After 60, your liver and kidneys simply don't detoxify as fast as they used to. Processing antibiotics, heavy metals, and chemical residues becomes harder, leading to problems like fatigue, worsening joint pain, memory issues, digestive troubles, and fluctuating blood pressure. I've seen many older patients assume those symptoms were just part of aging, but after cutting out imported catfish and switching to cleaner seafood, they often notice their inflammation and energy levels improve within weeks. There's another little-known issue. The fat structure of farmed catfish is totally unbalanced. Imported catfish are raised on feed rich in omega-6 fats, but very low in omega-3, the anti-inflammatory fats that protect your heart. Too much omega-6 acts like pouring oil on the fire of chronic inflammation, something most seniors already struggle with. So even though catfish may seem cheap and convenient, it can actually make pain, stiffness, and fatigue worse. Now, I'm not saying you need to give up catfish completely. If you really enjoy it, choose U.S. farm-raised catfish, which are held to much stricter standards for water quality, feed, and antibiotic use. These are cleaner, lower risk, and generally safe for older adults. However, if your goal is to reduce inflammation, sharpen your mind, and age gracefully, it's best to focus on other fish I'll be sharing later in this video. In short, imported catfish is a sweet trap. Cheap, easy, and deceptively healthy, but filled with hidden risks. After 60, you need foods that help your body recover, not ones that overload your liver, kidneys, and heart. So next time you're at the store, read the label carefully. If it says imported, remember this. Sometimes the cheapest choice ends up costing the most, especially when it comes to your health. Number 3. Tuna. It's everywhere. In sandwiches, salads, and those convenient little cans found in almost every pantry. To many people, tuna is the ultimate symbol of lean, healthy protein. But here's the truth. Not all tuna is good for you, especially after 60. Some varieties can quietly damage your memory, disrupt your heart rhythm, and harm your nervous system over time. The problem lies in mercury, a heavy metal that large tuna accumulate throughout their long lives. Species like albacore, white tuna, and bigeye eat smaller fish that already contain mercury, which means the toxin builds up in their flesh. When you eat tuna regularly, that mercury doesn't leave your body. It slowly accumulates in your brain, liver, and nervous system. Younger people can sometimes eliminate small amounts of mercury, but after 60, the body's detox system slows down, allowing mercury to build up more easily and stay longer. The result? You may notice yourself becoming forgetful, losing focus, or occasionally feeling hand tremors or numb fingertips. Many mistake these as signs of aging, when in fact the culprit could be sitting right in their lunchbox, a tuna sandwich or a healthy salad. Studies show that high mercury levels can slow nerve communication, disrupt mood, increase the risk of depression, and impair memory. Over time, it can also affect the heart, causing irregular beats or damage to blood vessels. I've seen patients who ate canned tuna daily, believing it was a clean protein. Tests later revealed their mercury levels were twice the safe limit. After just a few months off tuna, their mood, focus, and energy improved dramatically. I understand. Tuna is convenient and affordable. A can lasts forever, opens easily, and needs no cooking. But convenience should never come at the cost of your health. The best solution is moderation. If you love tuna, stick to light tuna, skipjack, since it contains far less mercury than albacore or bigeye. And regardless of the type, people over 60 should limit tuna to once or twice a month, no more. If you're looking for clean, omega-3 rich protein that's safe and nourishing, stay tuned. I'll share several options that fight inflammation, boost memory, and keep your heart strong for years to come. Believe me, there are fish far better than tuna, and you'll still enjoy every bite without a single worry. Remember, tuna isn't the enemy, but when eaten too often, it can become a silent betrayer. After 60, every meal should be an opportunity to heal, not a test of endurance. So next time you reach for a can of tuna, ask yourself, am I nourishing my health or quietly poisoning it, one bite at a time? Number 2, king mackerel. Mackerel is often praised as a heart-healthy, omega-3 rich fish. But here's something most people don't know. Not all mackerel are safe. Some species truly help lower cholesterol and inflammation, but king mackerel ranks among the highest in mercury of all ocean fish. And for adults over 60, that can quietly become a disaster for both brain and heart. King mackerel live long lives and sit high on the food chain. They eat smaller fish that have already absorbed heavy metals. So over time, mercury levels in their flesh rise to dangerous levels. Both the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, have issued clear warnings. Pregnant women, children, and older adults should avoid king mackerel altogether. The reason is simple. Mercury is a potent neurotoxin. In older adults, whose nervous systems are more sensitive, even small amounts can trigger serious problems. Memory loss, hand tremors, dizziness, imbalance, irregular heartbeat, and even stroke. I once treated a 68-year-old man who ate grilled mackerel every week, believing it was great for his heart. Tests showed his mercury levels were 3 times the safe limit, even though he wasn't a heavy seafood eater. What makes king mackerel even more dangerous is how easily it's mistaken for other mackerel species. Many restaurants and grocery stores simply label their dishes as grilled mackerel without specifying the type. Shoppers assume they're choosing a healthy meal, while in reality they might be consuming a fish that steadily poisons their body. After 60, the liver and kidneys process heavy metals more slowly, allowing mercury to linger and gradually damage nerve cells and blood vessels. Now, you might be thinking, so, should I give up mackerel completely? Not at all. There are much safer, more nutritious options, such as Atlantic mackerel and Spanish mackerel. These smaller, shorter-lived species contain far less mercury, but are still packed with omega-3 fats that reduce inflammation, balance cholesterol, and boost memory. If you love mackerel and want to keep it in your diet, remember this golden rule. Choose Atlantic or Spanish mackerel, never king mackerel. When dining out or shopping, don't hesitate to ask about the source. Your health is worth that one simple question. After 60, your brain and heart are like two musicians. They need harmony, not the harsh noise of toxins. King mackerel may taste delicious, but the price for that healthy meal could be fading memory or an uneven heartbeat. Choose wisely, and let the blood flowing through your body stay light, clean, and free from the heavy burden of mercury. Number 1. Farmed tilapia. If there's one fish I wish every person over 60 would learn to avoid, it's farmed tilapia. It's cheap, easy to find, quick to cook, and often marketed as a lean protein. But behind that harmless image lies one of the most nutritionally unbalanced and inflammatory fish you can eat. Picture this. In massive industrial tilapia farms, thousands of fish are crammed into filthy ponds thick with waste and leftover feed. To keep them alive, farmers add antibiotics, antifungal drugs, and even parasite-killing chemicals. Those substances don't disappear. They soak into the fish's flesh and go straight into your body when you eat them. Younger people might be able to filter out some toxins, but after 60, when detox organs slow down, every tilapia meal becomes another chemical burden stored in your tissues. Over time, that buildup fuels chronic inflammation, worsening joint pain, stiffening arteries, and even dulling memory. One study found that eating farmed tilapia could trigger more inflammation than eating bacon. It gets worse. Farmed tilapia are usually fed corn, soy, and sometimes poultry waste. The result? A fat ratio that's wildly off balance, 10 to 11 times more omega-6 than omega-3. While the body needs some omega-6, too much of it acts like a switch that turns on inflammation, the root cause of heart disease, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. So every time you think you're having a healthy fish meal, you may actually be feeding the silent inflammation inside your body. Tests on imported tilapia have also found dioxins and heavy metals, toxins that linger for years in human fat tissue, increasing the risk of cancer and hormone disruption. And as we age, the body's ability to eliminate those poisons nearly disappears. I once had a patient named Anne, age 72, who loved tilapia because it was light and easy to cook. She ate it 3 or 4 times a week. Within months, her arthritis worsened, and blood tests showed elevated inflammation markers. After switching to wild salmon and cod, her numbers and her pain improved significantly in just 6 weeks. That experience says it all. Farmed tilapia doesn't just lack benefits, it actively harms you. It's low in omega-3, vitamin B12, and selenium, yet high in chemicals and inflammatory fats. In short, it fills your stomach, but drains your health. If you want to protect your heart, brain, and joints, remove farmed tilapia from your menu. Choose clean, omega-3 rich fish instead, like wild salmon, rainbow trout, cod, or sardines, the same ones I'll detail later. After 60, every meal should be an investment in your health. Don't let a cheap fillet steal your energy, memory, and joy. Tilapia may look innocent, but it's truly the junk food of the sea. Cheap, easy, and ultimately far too costly when you measure it in years of well-being. Now that you know the 4 types of fish that can quietly harm your body after 60, here's the good news. Not every fish is bad. The ocean is still full of true friends for your heart, brain, and joints. Choosing the right ones doesn't just help you avoid toxins. It also provides powerful nutrients that fight inflammation, support memory, and promote longevity. Part 2. 4 fish you should eat after 60. Number 4. Pacific cod. It's not as colorful as salmon, nor as fancy as tuna, but Pacific cod is truly the unsung hero of healthy aging. With its white, tender flesh and mild flavor, it's one of the easiest fish to digest, which is exactly why so many nutrition experts recommend it for people over 60, at least once a week. Just one small serving, about 3.5 ounces, provides nearly 40 grams of pure, lean protein with very little fat. For older adults, that's priceless. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, and the easily absorbed protein in cod helps maintain strength, flexibility, and balance, lowering the risk of falls. Pacific cod is also a natural source of selenium, a vital mineral that protects your cells from oxidative stress and supports thyroid function. In older adults, the thyroid often slows down, leading to fatigue, weight gain, or temperature sensitivity. Selenium in cod acts like fuel for the thyroid, helping your body feel more energized and alert. This fish is also rich in vitamin B12 and phosphorus, both essential for brain and bone health. Vitamin B12 helps preserve memory and nerve function, while phosphorus, working with calcium, helps maintain bone density, a crucial defense against osteoporosis and hip fractures, which become more common with age. Another big advantage, Pacific cod comes from the cold, clean waters of Alaska and the North Pacific, where pollution levels are extremely low. That means its meat contains almost no mercury or harmful chemicals, making it safe for regular consumption. Unlike long-living fish, Pacific cod has a short lifespan, so it doesn't accumulate heavy metals. I often tell my patients, cod is the perfect choice if you want to stay strong and eat well. It's gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and goes well with countless dishes, baked, steamed, or simmered with vegetables. A small tip: don't fry cod at very high heat, as that can destroy selenium and vitamin B12. Instead, bake or steam it at moderate temperature. Drizzle with olive oil and squeeze a bit of lemon. You'll have a meal that's both delicious and nourishing. What I love most about cod isn't just its nutrition, it's its balance. Low fat, high protein, clean, and easy on the body. It's like a quiet, caring friend that looks after you every day without asking for anything in return. After 60, what we need isn't fancy food, but simple, pure meals that bring lasting vitality. So if you want to start your journey toward eating for longevity, make Pacific cod your first step. It will show you how powerful true nutrition can be. Gentle, steady, and life-giving. Number 3. Sardines. Small, humble, and packed in a tin. Many people think of sardines as a cheap, backup meal. But the truth is the opposite. Sardines are one of the best superfoods for anyone over 60. Despite their modest appearance, they contain a combination of nutrients that even the most expensive fish can't match. The first thing that makes sardines special is their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids. Just one small can provide enough EPA and DHA to nourish your heart and brain for the entire day. For older adults, omega-3s help reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and support memory, mood, and sleep. Research consistently shows that those who eat omega-3-rich fish regularly experience slower brain aging and are less likely to develop cognitive decline. But that's just the beginning. Sardines are also one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. After 60, your skin doesn't produce as much vitamin D from sunlight, which can lead to weak bones and increased fall risk. A serving of sardines provides up to 40% of your daily vitamin D needs, along with calcium and phosphorus from their soft, edible bones, forming the perfect trio for strong bones and joints. If you eat the whole fish, and you should, you're getting natural calcium that your body absorbs better than from supplements. Sardines are also rich in vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and energy production. For seniors who often feel tired or mentally foggy, B12 from sardines is a natural, effective pick-me-up. No pills required. Another reason sardines are such a clean superstar is their position low on the food chain. They feed mainly on algae and plankton, meaning they don't accumulate mercury or toxins like larger fish do. That makes them safe to eat regularly without worrying about heavy metal buildup. Beyond health, sardines are budget-friendly and incredibly versatile. You can eat them straight from the can, mash them with avocado or butter for a quick sandwich, mix them into salads, or toss them with pasta and olive oil. Quick, easy, and packed with medical-grade omega-3s. I often tell my patients, if there's one food you should always keep in your pantry, it's sardines. Despite their simplicity, sardines bring a sense of peace of mind, knowing you're feeding your body nutrients that keep your heart steady, your joints flexible, and your mind clear. After 60, that's worth more than any supplement. Sardines aren't just food. They're a symbol of smart, conscious choices, choosing small but powerful, choosing natural over advertised. If you want a fish that's heart-healthy, affordable, and eco-friendly, sardines are truly the ocean's gift to healthy aging. Number 2. Wild Alaskan salmon. If there's one type of fish that doctors, cardiologists, and nutrition experts all agree is pure gold for your health after 60, it's wild Alaskan salmon. This isn't just a delicious meal, it's nature's medicine, helping to fight inflammation, boost memory, and slow down the aging process. What makes wild Alaskan salmon so remarkable is its source of the purest omega-3 fats found in nature. The two key fatty acids, EPA and DHA, act like lubricant for your body, keeping blood vessels flexible, easing joint inflammation, regulating heartbeat, and sharpening focus. Research from the University of Pittsburgh found that people with higher DHA levels tend to have larger brain volumes and stronger memory, even well into their 70s and 80s. In other words, eating salmon doesn't just keep your body healthy. It keeps your mind clear and strong. But that's not all. Wild salmon contains a rare antioxidant called astaxanthin. The compound that gives its flesh that vibrant pink-orange color. Astaxanthin helps protect cells from damage, slow down aging, and improve skin elasticity. For older adults, it also reduces oxidative stress, one of the main causes of memory decline and heart disease. Unlike farmed salmon, wild Alaskan salmon lives freely in cold, clean waters, feeding on krill and small sea creatures. As a result, its meat is richer in nutrients and virtually free of toxins. Tests consistently show that wild-caught Alaskan salmon contains almost no mercury, while farmed salmon often carries growth hormones and antibiotic residues. In other words, you're not only getting nourishment, you're avoiding hidden risks. Another major plus is its high-quality protein, easy to digest and crucial for maintaining muscle strength, tissue repair, and daily energy. After 60, we naturally lose muscle mass each year, a process known as sarcopenia. Adding wild salmon to your diet 2 to 3 times a week can help preserve mobility, balance, and vitality. Salmon also delivers a powerful combination of vitamin D, B6, B12, selenium, and potassium, all vital for nerve function, heart rhythm, and stamina. These nutrients work together to keep your heart steady, your mind sharp, and your skin glowing from within. Here's a quick tip. Always choose real Alaskan salmon labeled wild caught. And when you cook it, avoid high-heat frying. Instead, lightly bake or steam it with olive oil and vegetables. When salmon is just cooked through, its omega-3s and astaxanthin remain intact, giving your body the full benefit. Wild Alaskan salmon isn't a luxury food. It's an investment in your long-term health. Every meal of salmon is a small way of saying to your body, "I'm taking care of you." And the best part? You'll feel it. Clearer thinking, smoother joints, and more energy every single week. If the ocean is nature's pharmacy, then wild Alaskan salmon is its most powerful prescription for the 60-plus generation. Number 1. Rainbow trout. If there's one fish I wish everyone over 60 would add to their weekly meals, it's rainbow trout. This isn't just a tasty dish. It's the perfect balance of safety, nutrition, and full-body protection for your heart, brain, and joints alike. What makes rainbow trout so special is its rare balance. Rich in omega-3s, yet low in toxins, high in protein, yet easy to digest, and above all, clean. Most rainbow trout in the U.S. are raised in regulated freshwater farms under strict FDA standards. No antibiotics, no chemicals, no polluted waters. That means older adults can eat it regularly with peace of mind. Just one serving of rainbow trout provides over 1,000 milligrams of omega-3s, the ideal amount for heart and vascular health. These omega-3s help reduce inflammation, lower LDL bad cholesterol, raise HDL good cholesterol, and protect your heart from plaque buildup and heart attack. They also boost blood flow to the brain, helping you stay focused, sharp, and emotionally balanced. Beyond omega-3s, rainbow trout is a rich source of potassium, a mineral that nearly 70% of Americans over 60 lack. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, prevent stroke, and ease strain on the heart. Combined with selenium, iron, zinc, and B vitamins, especially B3 and B12, rainbow trout becomes a natural full-body maintenance kit, keeping your blood circulating well, your muscles strong, your nerves calm, and your energy levels steady. Rainbow trout also contains vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that protects cells from early aging. When paired with omega-3 and selenium, it forms a triple anti-aging team that supports healthy skin, a strong heart, and an agile mind. For older adults, it's like having a natural vaccine against the slow decline that comes with age. What I love most about rainbow trout is how gentle and easy it is to eat. Its flesh is soft, mild, and not overly oily like salmon. Perfect for those with sensitive digestion. You can steam it, bake it, or pan-sear it lightly with olive oil and lemon for a refreshing, flavorful meal that keeps its nutrients intact. Another major plus, rainbow trout is not only good for you, but also good for the planet. These carefully monitored farms don't deplete wild fish populations, helping preserve marine ecosystems. So when you eat trout, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're helping protect the ocean for future generations. If I had to name the most complete fish for anyone over 60, I'd choose rainbow trout without hesitation. It's the perfect blend of safety, nutrition, and taste. A true gift from nature to the golden years. Whenever a patient asks me, "Doctor, what should I eat that's good for my heart, my brain, and easy on digestion?" my answer is always the same: rainbow trout. Because it doesn't just help you live longer, it helps you live better, happier, and more fully every single day. Now you know. Not every fish is automatically healthy. After 60, the body becomes more sensitive, detoxes more slowly, and every meal carries the weight of your choices. Eat the wrong fish, and you might quietly feed inflammation, fatigue, and memory loss. Eat the right ones, and you're fueling your mind, heart, bones, and longevity. The 4 fish to avoid: imported catfish, large tuna, king mackerel, and farmed tilapia, are the false friends disguised as healthy options. The 4 to embrace: Pacific cod, sardines, wild salmon, and rainbow trout, are the golden quartet of senior health: clean, nourishing, and safe. These fish don't just sustain your body, they help you enjoy every year with clarity, strength, and vitality. Remember, small changes create big differences. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with one step: swap an unhealthy fish for a smarter choice, and let your body show you the results. Health doesn't come from miracles. It comes from the decisions you make each day. If this video helped you see your food choices more clearly, leave a comment below. Which fish do you eat most often? And are you planning to make a change after today? I'd love to hear your story, because your experience might just inspire someone else to live healthier too. And if you'd like more science-backed, practical, and uplifting guidance to stay strong after 60, hit subscribe and join our community, where I share simple habits to help you live longer, live stronger, and live happier. Turning 60 isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new, powerful, energized chapter of life. So next time you look down at your plate, remember, you're not just eating fish. You're nourishing your longevity, one meal at a time.